Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about Apple Business Manager and explain what it does and why you might want to use it. More and more companies are buying iPhones and iPads for their employees, and it is now standard practice to manage company-owned devices via two tools, Apple Business Manager and a separate mobile device management solution. So in this video we're going to look at one of those tools, Apple Business Manager, and if you need any more information about mobile device management, I recommend that you check out our other videos on our channel. So here we are at business.apple.com, and I'm just going to log in here. And I'm logged in here with an account which we use currently at Cortado Mobile Solutions for testing, hence all the blurred out stuff. And in case you were wondering also, Apple Business Manager is only designed for companies. It's not designed for private use. You need to provide the details of a registered company in order to gain access to Apple Business Manager. So just bear that in mind. And if you need more help getting your account set up, there's also a video on our channel on that topic. So what is Apple Business Manager? Well, it's a free platform provided by Apple which enables companies to set up their iPads and iPhones much more quickly and much more securely and then deploy them into their workplace. It does this by automating the deployment process as well as providing an overview of all company-owned Apple devices which are currently linked to your organization. It also allows you to purchase and create managed Apple IDs for your employees. So let's take a look at some of these features in more detail. And I'll start here by clicking on devices. And as you can see, we've got 28 devices linked to our account at the moment, and these devices were actually added to our account automatically. If I click on this iPad here, we can see details about the device, and we can also see that it was bought from Cyberport. And as Cyberport is an Apple Business Manager reseller, we just selected Apple Business Manager at the checkout, provided our Apple Business Manager ID, and once we bought the iPad, they added it to Apple Business Manager for us. So that's a real nice time saver on its own. And of course, this overview of the devices is really handy. But it's at the next stage when Apple Business Manager is used in combination with a mobile device management solution that this tool starts to become much more useful. So if you were to imagine that you are the admin in this company, you now have 28 devices which you need to configure and distribute to your employees so that they can start working with them. If you were going to use another tool like Apple Configurator, you would need to manually have each device in your hand, hook them all up to a Mac, and make all the necessary configurations like installing apps, creating Apple IDs, and so on each device separately. Now that would take ages, and it'd also be susceptible to a lot of errors. And once you're done, you wouldn't really have the same level of visibility or control over the devices as you would with Apple Business Manager and an MDM. So once my Apple Business Manager account is linked to my MDM, if I click on All Devices here, I can edit the device management for multiple devices in one go. And once I switch to my mobile device management solution, I can make sure that the controls that I want to implement on the devices are mandatory. I can activate supervised mode for extra controls and to make sure that the users can't delete company settings. And over here, I can streamline the initial setup process each employee is faced with once they turn on their company iPhone or iPad for the first time. So you can make things less complicated for users and also reduce the amount of help that they need to get started. So as you can see, it's really intuitive, it increases security, and it's a great time saver. Let's take a look at another key feature by switching back to Apple Business Manager and jumping to apps and books. And here you have your own kind of business app store. And we can see all the apps and books which we have bought licenses for. And if you wanted to buy licenses for an app, you just type in the name of the app here in the search bar, and you could just purchase them within ABM. The key advantage of doing it this way is that licenses stay property of the company. So you can avoid the problems of apps being assigned to any private Apple IDs by assigning them to the managed Apple IDs, which you create here under accounts. And another important feature is that you can also buy licenses in bulk and with a wider selection of payment options. And again, once you've got the apps your employees need, you would just switch back to your MDM solution and assign those apps to your users. Again, very painless and very convenient. So those are the two main features I wanted to cover in this video. To learn more about using Apple Business Manager and mobile device management solutions, check out our other tutorials on our channel and feel free to leave a comment below if you have any more questions.